Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of this channel, and to the members, thank you very much for your continued support as we try to aim in a direction of no bullshit and transparency, but we get restrictions. This is the third time this morning I've tried to do this video. The one that just uploaded and you've watched, which had hundreds of views, had an email attached to it, which I've had to take down because I used the word fuck too many times. So that's the one, and I can't use it again. YouTube has a algorithm where you say too many things, it causes trouble. So let's not upset the gods of social media, will we? Yep. But anyway, listen. As I start off the video, thank you to every one of you that have taken the time to purchase a copy of First Into Singing on the run up to Christmas. It's currently sitting at number 52 in Amazon's top 100 bestsellers, and I am extremely proud of it. I'm going to be honest, I'm extremely proud of it. And the only reason why I'm extremely proud of it is because I'm trying to get it to 1,000 views. If anything, the truth matter is, in my heart, I'm probably more proud of that book, Exploitation. That one is more up to date. But I'm trying to get that one to 1,000. Doesn't matter. I want to thank RHR Jen for her constant promotion of my book to her subscribers on YouTube, which is lifting up the sales in the US. So thank you very much for that. And to you, my great community. It's amazing. Don't know why I did that. Intrusive thoughts going through my head again. But there we go. Right. If you aren't aware, and I must point this out, the French Prime Minister, Mr. Bonnier, has been voted out. He is no longer the French Prime Minister. I think he's still part of the European Union, though. I think he's going to cause France dramas. They got rid of him. The far left, as they called, and the far right apparently came together to remove the centrist. So he's gone. I just wish in our country they would do the same with Stasi Stammer, but I don't know if they will. It's shameful, isn't it? But there we go. But there's loads of good news this morning for women, for real women. I must point this out. The Professional Golf Association, the LPGA Tour, have made a bombshell ruling. They call it a bombshell ruling. Basically, it should be LPGA Tour have come to their senses because as of 2025, there will no longer be allowed trans women to take part in women's golf. The new ruling states only those that were biologically born as a female will be able to compete against other females. What they may be putting together is, listen to this. Tell me if you think this is right. What they are looking at is maybe having a third golf tournament where trans athletes can compete against their own. Do you think they'll do it though? It's a great idea. There used to be sport, when I was growing up and you had Sky Sports, you had Eurosport, but you also had Transports, Transworld. Remember that? It didn't mean what it means today, but back then, amazing, isn't it? And here we have Stacey, yep, cycling past, yeah, it'd be brilliant. I think it's great. Well, listen, it's a win for common sense, but there we go. It is nice. And if you do watch Parliament, UK Parliament, and you see the House of Commons stuff online, usually on the BBC, the Britain's Biased Corporation, yeah, it's usually on. I don't watch it. I don't watch any of that nonsense. I've got friends that work in the BBC that are good people, but and I used to sit back. I used to be quite reserved because I didn't want to say anything about the BBC because they worked for the BBC, and now I just think, I've already done one F. Now I just think bollocks to it, don't they? And that's an F and a B now. So I have to watch myself now. You know, there's YouTube sort of Stasi army sitting there watching. You know, shh. If he says a C, he's gone. That'll be an F, a B, and a C. An A. Can I say asshole? He's now said an A, a B, and an F, and a C. It's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? I mean, it is what it is, people. On that other video that I did, I had mentioned that I received an email. I received an email from a officer at Gloucester Police explaining to me a situation that's unfolding, and I'm really, really pleased about it. But I spoke to Fiona about it last night. I may mention it. I'm going to be honest with you. Whenever the court case on the 16th of December is dealt with the online lunatic, I'm going to print out about 7 or 8 emails from high-ranking police officers, and I'm going to read them out to you. Now, I know it says at the end of their emails, this email cannot be copied, forwarded, or moved on or used, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care. Because that's how officers can hide behind their pathetic attempts to silence people. So, listen, what are they going to do? Arrest you for reading out their nonsense? We'll see. We'll see. Might even be a Christmas special. The night before Christmas, when the officers all became woke. There we go. But only Fiona knows something. Fiona and Graham. I sort of confided in them something. Oh, and Steph, the older nerd, I must admit, she knows something as well, because we had a chat. Me and Steph, the older nerd, had a chat last night on the phone for a little while. It was quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah. And yeah, we're all waiting for something to happen. Wonder what that could be. Let's just leave it. Right, what else? The Veterans Minister. Now, Mr. Carnes, who's the Labour Veterans Minister, is a Military Cross recipient with multiple tours of Afghanistan on his belt. Welcome, Mr. Carnes. Yes. However, he has come off as something which is a little bit damaging. I don't know why he said it, but he did say it. He has stated, and he has rocked Downing Street by his claims, that the British Army, if put into a combat role in today's war, would only last 6 months and the whole army would be wiped out. Well, I think that's a stupid thing to say. He's trying to point out, basically this is his way of trying to put pressure on his own government to increase defence spending. But at the same time, the boffins at the Ministry of Defence, the civil servants, are wasting billions of pounds each year on failed defence projects. So maybe, rather than try and get the government to increase GDP for defence, maybe the government should cut back on the shit that it invests in. It's just an idea. Just an idea. Anyway, why is this is the problem with veterans ministers. Even Johnny Mercer made this mistake. They get so invested in defence that they forget about the veterans. You're there to serve the veterans. Why are you talking about defence budget? That is the defence minister's job. You're the veterans guy. Get back in your box. Do your job. Fucking pathetic. Do you know what? The best thing a veterans minister can do in the UK, in my opinion, is investigate the funds at the Royal British Legion and find out why this is a charity with hundreds of millions of pounds at its fingertips, and it's closing down Royal British Legion establishments all over the UK. Find out that. Find out that. Why does the Royal British Legion need to have employed? Why do they need to employ over 1,500 people? Why do they need that many people? Why do they need 10 people getting paid over 100 grand a year? Why? Because it's a front. As far as I'm concerned, it is probably the most in-your-face fraudulent activity in any charity in the UK. And all veteran charities know about it and they just let it go. They do. Because if they speak up about it, they risk being investigated and accused of fraud, like many veterans get when you start poking the hornet's nest. Yeah. Right, last story. Listen to this here. And do your own research. Don't believe things that I say. Do your own research. It covers my ass and it'll cover yours. Harry's been speaking again. Yes, the failed prince. Yep. The veterans grifter, I call him. Yep. He's not even a hostage anymore. He's not a hostage. He's an accomplice. He's an accomplice. If anything, he's keeping children hostage. But anyway, what's he doing? Well, he's come out with this statement going, myself and my wife don't intend to leave America anytime soon. We're happy where we are. I like it where we are. It's safer here. The UK's not safe. Did I tell you we're just back from South America, one of the most dangerous countries in the world? Yeah, but UK's not safe. But it's safe where I am, where all my neighbours have guns. It's safe here. It's only safe until you wander into someone's property high as a kite and they probably defend their property, and you end up lying down. That's all I'm saying. Crazy. Well, listen, people, I suppose it's time to go. Let's see if YouTube will let this one load up this time, will we? Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day. Thanks for your support. Thanks for buying First Into Singing. It means a lot. It was number 52 at the start of this video. Hopefully it stays there, but thank you. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. And remember, stay safe.